Lumary sent these smart LED outdoor spotlights to me to try out. So let's see if we can automate the boring stuff outside. Welcome back to SlackerLabs. My name is Jeff. Lumary was kind enough to send these LED smart outdoor spotlights to me so I could check them out and tell you whether or not they're worth your money. And what follows is of course my own opinion. But if you're running Home Assistant or an Alexa or Google-based smart home, these lights are going to work for you. Kind of, depending on your use case. So stick around so you don't miss the whole story. Lumary sent me the 6-light kit, but they also have a 12-light version of this set. So of course in this box was 6 lights. We also got some stakes and an instruction booklet. Installation is about as easy as it gets. The hardest part was pulling off all of this bubble wrap. Seriously, it looks like it would be simple. Just slip it off and move on with your life. But no, I swear, the tape has to be some kind of carbon fiber even though it looks like just plain tape. Time to work sharper, not harder. Finally! Freedom! The 6-light string is 56 feet from one end to the other, so about 8 feet or so between each light. My math could be wrong because I didn't check it. The lights plug into a standard outlet, so no special low voltage transformer required. And it does have a physical button, so you could use that to turn them on. Spoiler alert, this is also how you put these lights into pairing mode. Okay, once you're past the bubble wrap, installing the stakes was a simple thumb screw. You could also skip the stakes and mount these onto a wall or even the railing around a deck. But if you are planning on using these stakes, they are metal and not plastic, which is nice. Especially since where I live the ground isn't so much dirt as it is hard clay. The little bracket holding the light is thin though and bends super easy. So when stabbing the ground, you want to make sure that you don't put pressure on the light itself, but right above the stake. I first thought these lights would work best up against the house, splash a little color on the wall. So I ran them behind my bushes, but it turned out I really didn't like them there. So I relocated them near the sidewalk when it got darker. But it wasn't all a waste of time. I did find some poison ivy hiding back there. Of course, not before I stuck my hand in it. Either way, it's dead now. The ivy, not my hand. Anyway, since these lights are meant for outdoors, they have an IP65 waterproof rating. But you could totally use them indoors too. And the rated lifetime is 15,000 hours. So while you cannot change the LEDs themselves, they should last a while. These lights are Wi-Fi based and they only support 2.4 GHz, and that's because these lights are based on the Tuya platform, which means we can use either the Lumary app or the Tuya app to integrate these lights with our smart homes. If you don't have any other Tuya devices, I would just use the Lumary app, and regardless of what app you use, both Lumary and Tuya have skills on both the Google and Amazon platforms. To pair them, just hold down the button for about 6 seconds until the lights flash. The typical standard procedure for Tuya lights like this. If you're using Home Assistant, use the Tuya app because it will make integrating with Home Assistant way easier. And for me, the Tuya app immediately saw these lights and the setup process went really smooth. Once in the app, you can set up the skills in the Echo or the Google Home. I already had the skill set up, so my Echo just found these lights. In Home Assistant, just set up the Tuya integration as well, and just like the Echo, if the Tuya integration is already set up on your instance, the new lights should already be there. If you don't see them, you can always reload the integration and they should show up after that. These lights can do 16 million colors, and there are some cool predefined effects that you can start using right away. You won't get as many effects as you do in a WLED project, but you can create your own scenes. I didn't see a button for adding your own scenes in the app, but you can edit any one of the existing scenes, hit Save As, and give it a new name, and you've got a new scene. But since these lights are RGBW, you can also just set them to white as well. The Lumary and Tuya apps have the ability to set timers and create a schedule, and if you're living in an Amazon or Google-based smart home, that might come in handy. But for me, I'm just going to use Home Assistant to manage all of that. And because both Lumary and Tuya have skills that integrate with your Amazon and your Echo devices, you can control these lights with your voice or by setting up a routine on either one of those platforms. And I know I already said it, but these lights can integrate with Home Assistant using the Tuya integration. I haven't yet set them up with the local Tuya integration, but given my past experience with Lumary products, I think that's going to work. I'll eventually get around to doing that, but for now I'm just going to stick with the official Tuya integration. If I run into any problems using local Tuya though, I'll make sure I update the description of this video. And once these lights were integrated with the smart home platform, that's where I found the issues. Home Assistant, Google, and Amazon all have basic control over these lights using their platform integrations. But you don't get the same level of control that you do inside the Lumary or the Tuya app. I don't know if this is a limitation of the Tuya platform or a design decision by Lumary, but given my past experience with Tuya devices and integrating them with smart home platforms, I'm going to say this is a limitation of the Tuya platform. Either way, this is the one thing that I think could be better with these lights. Because while I can get it integrated with my smart home, I can't completely drop the Lumary or the Tuya app. I'm going to need it for some control of these devices. For example, in the apps, you can control the color of each individual light on the string. But in the smart home platforms, you can just set the color for the entire string. You also can't activate scenes in Home Assistant using the Tuya integration, which means if you adjust the color or the brightness inside of Home Assistant and you want to go back to using a scene, you're going to have to open either the Lumary or the Tuya app to do that. Depending on your use case, that might be a pretty big limitation. But for me, I just want to be able to turn these lights on and off based on other context in my smart home. And I don't see myself making a lot of changes day to day for these lights. All it means is I just need to keep the Lumary or the Tuya app around so I can make adjustments if needed. But for $90, you could have a string of Wi-Fi outdoor spotlights that you could use in your holiday yard displays or just to splash a little color on the outside of your house. And after seeing these lights in action, I kind of wish I had installed this string around my pool. But in any case, I like these lights so much I went and ordered a second pair on Amazon so that I could have color all the way across the front of my house. These lights do appear to have the ability to connect multiple strings of them together, and my contact at Lumary said that that would be possible, but you need to be careful about voltage. But it does appear that the 12-string option is just 2 of the 6 light kits put together. So I think that means you could use 2 strings without any problems. I don't have convenient power to be able to test that theory, so just keep that in mind if you order these lights. The 6-light string is going to cost you around $90 on the Lumary site or on Amazon, and the 12-light kit is going to run close to $150 US. This is my second set of Lumary products to try, and I have to say I'm becoming quite a fan. They're easy to get installed and integrate with Home Assistant using the Tuya integration, and so far the lights themselves haven't had any issues. So if you're looking to add some outdoor spotlights to your smart home, check out Lumary's lineup. And that's it for this video. Once again, a massive thanks to Lumary for sending these lights to me so I could do this video. If you want to support SlackerLabs and the mission to help you automate the boring stuff, you can find links to the official SlackerLabs t-shirt store, as well as affiliate links for any of the products mentioned in this video, and even a link to buy me a coffee in the description of this video. Or simply let me know that you found value in this video by hitting that like button, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, for more smart home content like this. As always, thanks for taking time out of your home automation projects to watch mine. Until next time, automate the boring stuff.